Hey everybody. Well, as you can tell, if you missed it this morning, Truffle had her kittens. We have four brand new kittens here, and Truffle has just left the box for her very first time since she had the kittens this morning to have her second breakfast. She had first breakfast in the box, but I thought if I could encourage her to come out, she could get a little break and we could film the kittens. So that's exactly how it worked out. So this morning, I noticed that Truffle was starting to act like she might be going into labor about 5:30. I got in here and hung out with her, and she started her contractions at about 5:45 a.m. And then she had four kittens all between then and about 9:15. So real quick, real easy. Labor was fast, and she did great. She took great care of them as they were born. She cleaned each one, and then I helped them get latched on and nursing because I can't leave until that happens. And they all did great. They all latched on. They all nursed. They were all very noisy and wet and messy. We've already got the laundry, the second load of dirty, bloody sheets in the wash. So now is a good time, by the way, for me to remind some of you, or tell some of you who haven't been here during a kitten birth before, that there's some things you're going to see that are perfectly normal. One of those is spotting. Mom tends to spot a little bit of blood here and there for a day or two or three. You can see there's a spot right there. So I will take this sheet away after the close-up. But that's going to be real normal. You're going to see little bits of blood here and there, and that's nothing to worry about. Another thing that you're going to see that you shouldn't worry about is she's going to pant a lot. And that's also very normal, and that can last for weeks. So if you see her panting, don't worry about it. And then the last thing I would tell you is there's going to be times when she sits on her kittens or they are under her. And these kids are very strong. They can definitely get out from under her. It happens all the time and not really anything to worry about. I like to remind people that she's been laying on them for 2 months. So they are used to it. So those are all things that come up basically every time. And if you haven't seen brand new kittens before, then you may not know that those things are going to happen, but they are. So we have, obviously here, you can see we have 3 orange kittens and 1 black and white kitten. And we have 1 orange girl, and then the other 3 are all boys. And I think a good way to get a look at these kids and for me to start our weight sheet, right? Like, why don't we take some weights right now together and figure out how much the kittens weigh and who's who, if we can. I didn't see anybody asking about names, but no, we don't have names yet. Names never come until DJ's had a chance to get check the kittens over, see what she thinks of them, and usually takes a day or two, or sometimes up until the weekend. So I wouldn't plan on having names today necessarily, but DJ is going to be home today, so I'm going to push her to see if I can get some names. Also, if you want to see reference photos to help you figure out who is whom, there are photos I already took of these kittens and posted on our Twitter just a few minutes ago. So you can check that out. So if I'm thinking about the reference photos, I'm pretty sure this one right here is the first one that was born, is our little girl. But if you can give me 1 second here, I'm going to need both hands to pick her up and check, and then we can weigh her and get our first weight. So there we go. Look at that. I can set the phone right there. Hang on. the scale ready. Okay, good. Okay, so let's take our first kitten real quick. Come here, little girl. Presumed little girl. Hang on. Yes. Okay, this is our little girl. I got her. So let's take her over here real quick and have a wait. Yeah, there you go, right there. Good. 3.8. I think we'll go with 3.8. That's a good starting weight. And this is definitely the little girl, and you can tell the little girl because she has no white on. Whoop, and I know some of her bits look white right now, and she might have a little white on her paws, and there might be a tiny bit of white, but it's basically. I think she's going to turn out to be just mostly orange. All that noise got Mom back to check on her kids. That's okay though. Okay, hang on. Oh, but you can't just sit on them like that. I need to be able to see them too. Let's share. Let's share. Come on. Okay, let's try that. Now I've lost track. Oh, I've lost track of who and where. Okay, so I think I want you to just compare real quick. Oh, no, this is number 3. Okay, hang on. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, so this is number 1 and number 4 together, and I just want you to compare their faces for the amount of white. In fact, let's get all 3 oranges faces together real quick, if we can. There, just for an instant. So you can see the one that has no real white on their face. That's our little girl. That's this one, right? And this one you can see has a lot more white, and this one has the most obvious super lots of white, and that's number 4. So there we go. Number 1 is the little girl, and she has basically no white on her face. Then number 2, we'll come back to the oranges. Number 2 is our Tuxie. That was the second one born, who is also a little boy, and oh, he feels very light. He's got some really interesting badger markings. He looks like a little badger or something, doesn't he? With those stripes up to his ears, and he is light, 3.2. So he's a bit of a light one, but that's okay. I'm sure he'll catch up. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. It's I've never seen a tuxie with markings quite like this, with stripes up the ears, and I also love the way that he's got one eye that's completely white, and one that's got all the black over it. It's like he's wearing an eye patch or something, isn't it? And look at this crazy stripe down his arm. Oh, hang on. Gotta get him in an angle where you can see it. Well, he's not gonna show it off right now, but just really interesting markings on him. So that's number 2. Then number 3 is the one with a little bit of white on the face. That would be you, little boy. Number 3. Hi. So let's weigh number 3. $4.5. Oh, you are a big one. Okay, I hear you talking. We'll bring you right back to Mom. Mom's purring. She trusts me quite a bit. Okay. And then finally, the 4th one is our little boy with all the white. It looks like vinyl, and it's funny because people were mentioning that vinyl was also the 4th one in that litter. So, in Bebop's litter. So this is our little boy. You can see he does have sort of the almost collar like vinyl did. Okay, and our little boy number 4, 4.1. Good. So those are all pretty good weights. I think our little badger could stand to put on a little bit of extra weight, but that's okay. They'll get there. There we go. And of course our mom, Truffle. I think you can hear her purring. This is a short one, of course. I was up real early and a bit tired today. I'm just gonna take it easy, take it real easy, and we'll see if we can do a little bit better for a close up for you tomorrow, and we'll get some time also with Tilly and her kids tomorrow. But for today, you can just catch them all, including these kids, on the Kitten Academy live stream. And I hope you do. All right, everybody. Have a good one.